Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Spy Family. Season 2, Episode 3, or 28. Episode 28 overall. And I gotta say, just jumping right into like towards the end, where it focused up, a lot of it was on the cartoon character Bondman, and where he ends up getting like the concepts of 100 girlfriends. You know, that show that just recently came out, you know, 100 girlfriends and stuff, right? Bondman just kind of just like basically just got 100 girlfriends instantly, you know. But like, you know, I'm like, that's very funny, you know. A little element dedicated to Bondman, and where he gets basically 100 girlfriends, but they all like, oh, all these girlfriends, they all just fight him, just like stab, punch him, try shooting him, you know. Until next time on the next episode, you know. And but that was very funny. But episode 28, where another good one where it's focusing less on the our main trio, but more, and this time like last episode was focusing mostly on Damien and his group, and then with Bond as well. Well, this was focusing mostly on Yuri, yours younger brother, working in that state that state police secret service, whatever. That him doing his job, like here he's like his mission his mission is this one guy, you know, like he's like listening in, observing what does, you know, his job, what he does outside of it, you know, and he's like listening in the whole time, just typing down what his day is, you know, go to work, eat lunch, or do whatever, right? And then we find out with this guy, yeah, this guy looks a little bit shady, you know, with some has like the face of a scumbag though, right? But like he's taking pictures, like there's this one bar where there's these kids where they have a toy pistol, right? He goes and throws it in the trash, and he's taking pictures of them digging through trash, and I think it's like, oh, this is poverty, right? But actually, it's not, because they're not poor kids. They only got their clothes are dirty to make them look like they're poor because the guy threw the kid's gun in the trash. So. And so, but the thing is though, he also has a father who's, you know, older, can't quite take care of himself, so he's behind on his rent, and he's trying to make money, try to provide for his father, right? You know, sometimes the work he's doing is not a little shady, but he's trying to do what he can to provide for his dad. And the landlady says, you know, you're behind in rent, so he's writing this letter down, you know, what he's going to put for, and he's going to the post office where he works at, and when he drops it, you know, this time Yuri's following him. And it's funny, like, you see, like, Yuri, you know, the one personality, he's so goo gaga over his sister, right? Obsessed with his sister, and it cut there just for a second because I had to sneeze again. But anyway, like I said with Yuri, how he's always so obsessed with his sister, and he's always so goo gaga over her, right? But when he's doing his job though, it's like a personality switch, you know. He's like has that mean, stern look, you know, when it comes to doing his job, right? When he's following this guy and he's listening to the guy's conversation, right? And so, but when the guy gets that letter, you know, him and two guys are waiting outside. Like Yuri and two guys they're dressed in uniform. They're waiting outside the guy's place, and so, but prior to that though, Yuri was typing on the typewriter because he's listening what the guy's conversation was, because he mentions that if the guy to his dad, if he had money, mom probably would have died probably. So he heard that part though, and he's typing on the typewriter saying that provides for his family, you know, motivated by his family. But he ends up taking that paper, just crumpling up and throwing it in the trash. So, but then by the time he goes to arrest the guy, the guy named Franklin's is the guy's name. He notices them outside of his building, so he tells his dad, I think I'm not going to be coming back for a while. So he willingly surrenders. As he's being handcuffed, but it shows that Yuri does. Yeah, he takes his job seriously though, but he shows you a little bit of being humane at the same time because he knows about his financial reasons. So as he's being arrested, and Yuri tells him saying that we'll help support any financial arrangements for your dad, for whatever he needs, and the guy says thanks. So it shows that because it shows that Yuri does have a heart in ways because of how much family means to him. Like it's just him and his sister, right? And during their times of making money, right? During the flashback during the season 1, right? So kind of he was very sympathizing, because if it would have happened, then his dad would have been out on the streets, because they're behind in rent anyway. So he was very kind of to give some financial support to the man's father. So that was the very human thing to do, right? So, and then afterwards he goes to see her sister, and of course, like I said, the person on the switch is like, "Oh, sis," and just, of course, Anya is reading his mind, of course, and he's like, "Sis." And then we get this this little First of all, we get the whole thing with Bond, right? Bondman, as Anya's favorite TV character is. Like I said, they're taking the whole aspect of the 100 girlfriends aspect, right? Where he's saving all these criminals, and they become. You might say he's establishing his own harem in a way until when they'll turn each other, and he's like he's getting stabbed, shot, punched at, right? Until next time, basically. I mean, that was the whole episode. I'm like, okay, so we're getting a Bond version of the 100 girlfriends. That was very funny. It was. I thought it was kind of a clever thing to do as well. And then we get this little shorts, right, and different animation this time. It's like a drawing type of aspect, like pencil type drawings. I don't know how I describe the animation, but that's the best way I can do it, though, right? First, it shows like Anya wants to ride this polar bear. It's like one of those mechanized things you solely drive with for kids, right? Lois saying, this is the most boring thing ever, but to Anya, she really loves it. See her just going slowly, and then just like, I want to do it again. And then the next little one is where she wants to go to the pool, right? And at first she's having fun though, but then she's reading the kid's mind, saying that, I just peed the pool, right? I pissed the pool. And then she freaks out, like, I don't want to go into a pool ever again. And Lloyd's like, what? I don't get children at all. And then we cut to another one, the last one, where we see Damien, because his two friends are worried that he may end up being late again, right? But actually, no, this time he was up an hour before. And it's like, yeah, because I was doing some things. And then it cut back to Anya again. This time she's the one who's being late, and Lois is like shaking her. It's like, you have 10 minutes before you catch your bus, right? And then also the text says she was late. So this was another very fun episode. The little cute shorts at the end was fun as well. The whole thing with Bondman, getting like basically the whole 100 girlfriends aspect, and what shows with Yuri just doing what shows like his day-to-day job, right? Yeah, he's very serious at his job, judging by the stern look on his face. But when it comes to him visiting his sister, when she pats him on the head, he's like, "Oh, sis," So, yeah, but it was a very, very fun episode. I really enjoyed it. It's nice to see, not just focus on the main trio all the time, though. It's like, last episode was with Bond and Damien and his friends. Here it's focusing mostly on Yuri for a good most of the episode. Then we get a little fun aspect with Bondman, which I didn't think we get a little focus on that though on a cartoon character, and the cute little shorts afterwards at the end. So yeah, it was once again very fun episode. I really enjoyed it. Spy Family haven't yet to let me down. I love the show, and it's just continue on making a smile on my face and just making me laugh. And when it comes to humor, but in the action, I was like, oh yes, So, yeah, but Spy Family episode 3 or episode 28, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Very fun. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll continue on for Halloween month, and we'll see you next time. Later.